Hello, beautiful people. Angela Renee, the creative doula. Yes, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. I'm going to really try to be more consistent with giving you my messages right after my walk because the Spirit of God is so amazing. I can't even talk about what happened today. Once I finished my walk before I was going to go here, I ran into an amazing person and God just did a thing. But we're going to move on past that because I've got to share this word with you guys, which is about what it means to be in the garden of your life, like active in making sure that you are sowing a seed, right, into your life, like, and that you are a active participant in making sure that you are the blessing of you, that your purpose, right, is fulfilled, right? We're not, puppets. We are not an actor on a stage. We are souls in this flesh, and we have a spirit, right? And we have to make sure that our mind is following our soul, right? And we have to manage those things. But all of this is intentional acts, right? So I want to talk to you guys about something. It's something I do with my young people and young adults and the parents and the adults around for the garden, right? I want to talk to you about sowing into your heart, the heart garden, right? You get to determine how you show up, what you sow in, what you water, what you nurture. That's all your choice, right? So the key word today is consistency. As we move into the moment where we're betting on ourselves, right? Where you're betting on you need to be consistent in some things, right? But for today, I want you just to choose one thing. So if you know you got to get your finances right, maybe it's finances. If you know you have to manage your time better, maybe it's time management, right? If you know you need to change your diet because you're like slowly killing your physical body, that allows you to be here, maybe it's that. But whatever it is, I want you to choose one thing, and I want you to put the word consistency in front of that. So if it's consistency in saving money, or if it's consistency, right, in eating right, or consistency in time management, in managing my time, I want you to think about that. What is that thing? And I want you to sow it in your heart garden, right? And I want you to, while we're talking about this, visualize what does it look like to sow consistency in my finances. I'll just use that as my example. What does that look like for me? Being consistent in my finances, not eating out, not going to get fast food. It means I get to save $20, $30 a week, right? Consistency in saving. And then the money that I save, maybe I sow it into stocks or who knows, whatever it is. But I want you to visualize what that is, consistency in finances. Hold that in your heart. Visualize what that looks like. And imagine yourself watering that every day, right? Not ignoring it, but watering that every day, nurturing that in your heart. And I want you to journal every day what that feels like to be consistent in that area that you chose. So the example of it, consistency in finances. Today, I chose not to stop by Starbucks or any place where you like to stop, right? And purchase this. And I saved that $10 in my bank account. I put it in the savings instead of keeping it in the cash, the checking, right? where I can access it easily. And then every day, share what you did in that area. Share how you were consistent. And then determine what that consistency has led to. It reminds me of that book that my son sent me a download for, Chop Wood, Carry Water. And then a friend of mine confirmed that that's a book that he has, by his bed. And I was like, whoa, that's something. I think a lot of men like that book, but it's the consistency, right? Even though it sometimes feels like, oh, I don't want to do this, I'm bored, why am I doing this, right? It's the consistency in that area, and it doesn't just benefit you, it also ends up benefiting others, right? But maybe get that book, Chop Wood, Carry Water. I don't remember the author's name. I just know that the point of it is profound. And if you take that knowledge and that wisdom and use it, it will change your life. All right. Nurture that heart garden. Be well, people. Angela Renee, the creative doula. Angela Renee, the creative doula. Gotta say that again. I love you. Love life.